What's going on YouTube? It's LCMuscles here, and today we're going to be doing something a little bit different on my channel. We're going to be doing NFL picks for week number 1 of the 2013 NFL season on bikes. Like you see, I answered my own question of the day on, like it was last Sunday on the bikes. So we're going to be doing that today. Also joining me today is Joe. Say what's up.
What's up?
So, yep, we're pretty much going to be picking our picks for every single NFL game this week, including the Monday night games. All right, let's get started, shall we?
Yeah.
All right. First game is Thursday night, tomorrow night, which is against the Denver Broncos and the Baltimore Ravens. Who do you think you have?
Oh, Broncos, no question. I mean, let's face it, they have home court. Not only that, I don't think they want to lose to the Ravens again after the embarrassing loss they had against them in the playoffs last season.
I completely agree with you. I think the Broncos are going to win it. My score, 34 Broncos, Ravens 23. That is my official score. We'll see what happens. All right, now moving on to the Sunday games, week 1. First game, the game we're watching on NFL Network right now, like ridiculous. The New England Patriots versus the Buffalo Bills. How do you think E.J. Manuel will do his first start?
Regardless of everything the Patriots have been through and everything the Bills have done getting E.J. Manuel, Patriots still have key players, including Tom Brady.
They do.
So obviously, we're going to go with the Patriots, even though they're like the biggest competition here in Miami.
They are. I'm going to go with New England too, but I think it's going to be a little bit closer than people think. I'm going to go this. New England 30, Buffalo 27. It's a little bit close, but we'll see what happens. All right, next game. The Seattle Seahawks ranked number 1 right now in the ESPN Power Rankings versus the Carolina Panthers. Cam Newton. What do you think's going to happen?
Panthers against the Bucks?
Seahawks.
Well, obviously Seahawks. They're the best team in the league right now.
They are.
Yeah, enough said.
I think the Seahawks will win pretty decisively. Seahawks 35, Panthers 17. That's my pick right there. All right, next up, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the New York Jets. The New York Jets. They are a mess this year. The Buccaneers are getting better. This is going to be not the best game of the best league of the season. It's going to be a game, two teams who really want to prove themselves, but aren't really as strong. You got Geno Smith versus Josh Freeman. I'm going to do my pick first and let Joe do his pick. I think I'm going to go with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This is a low-scoring game, 10-6. 10-6. What do you have?
Jets, worst team in the league. I will say that much. They have Geno Smith, who's a rookie. He hasn't played one regular season game, so all the odds are against him.
They are.
So go with Josh. Go with the Bucks. Go with the Greg Schiano, who's a two-year coach now.
All right.
So, Bucks.
All right, awesome. I can go with the Bucks as well, but low-scoring game. My next game is the Oakland Raiders against the Indianapolis Colts. My worst team in the league, other than Jets and Jaguars. They're the worst team starting Terrell Pryor versus Andrew Luck in the Indianapolis Colts. You never know what could happen in this game. Terrell Pryor could amaze us all, but in the end, I think that Indianapolis is going to be too much for them. Indianapolis 23, Oakland 17. What do you have, Joe?
Oakland sucks. Colts, at least they got Andrew Luck, who's going to be a promising quarterback.
Yeah.
And the Colts they've been on a downhill as of late, but they're still good enough to take out the Raiders. So go with Colts all the way.
All right, so we're going with the Colts. Colts are rolling with us. All right, next game. Pretty much the upstart Kansas City Chiefs hosting the Jacksonville Jaguars, another terrible team in the league. The Jaguars just pretty much are terrible. Though at least the Raiders have a decent quarterback. The Jacksonville Jaguars are playing Gabbert. Oh man, this isn't going to be gone down by the third quarter. I'm thinking Kansas City to blow out the Jaguars 31-10. What do you have, Joe?
Chiefs have gotten a lot better since
They have gotten a lot better.
They were last the last time. Now, they got Alex Smith. They got Andy Reid as their coach now. They've gotten a lot better since the past season. And the Jaguars haven't even changed one bit.
They haven't.
So let's go with the Chiefs.
All right. Awesome. That's my pick too. All right. The next game on the list which is the Pittsburgh Steelers, my favorite team, against the Tennessee Titans. It's Pittsburgh hosting Tennessee. Trust me, Tennessee is not that good of a team. I don't like them at all. I've always hated Tennessee, especially because of last year what happened. Pittsburgh Steelers are going to get revenge. I'm picking Pittsburgh to win big, 27-13. What do you got, Joe?
Oh, I have to go with your Steelers.
Yeah.
I mean, Titans, they're a very forgettable team.
They are.
So just go with the Steelers.
All right. All right, we're going to Steelers. Awesome. Next game, team that Joe definitely like and Alex likes, the Miami Dolphins at the Cleveland Browns. And they're one of my most hated AFC teams because they're in the same division as the Steelers. So I'm picking the Dolphins to absolutely just annihilate the Browns and not even make it close. So the Dolphins 27, Browns 6. What do you got?
Must win for the Dolphins. It's their first game. They need a win to prove that all their new weapons they got are going to be something. I mean, we lost Dustin Keller, who was supposed to be our big tight end, so we still got a lot of good weapons. Tannehill's getting better. So, gotta go. And plus, Dolphins have... No, they don't, actually. But Dolphins will win this one. If there's any team that are worse than the Dolphins, it's the Browns.
Yep. Browns are terrible indeed. All right. Now I'm going to pick the Atlanta Falcons New Orleans Saints game. The Atlanta Falcons are pretty much a great team right now, and they are going to be one of the favorites for the early favorites in the Super Bowl. New Orleans is coming off a subpar season, but Sean Payton comes back, so this will be a great matchup to watch. Joe can't do his pick right now because he's away right now, but I'm going to give my pick, and my pick's Atlanta 27, New Orleans 24. The next game on the list. I'm trying to think of any more 1 o'clock games. I know there's a couple more 1 o'clock games. I'm trying to think. Actually, I'm trying to think. I've gone through over pretty much.
I don't have my phone with me in chat.
Alright. Well, I think that's it pretty much for the 1 o'clock games. If I'm missing any, let me know. Or I'll check on my phone in a bit. Alright, the next game, the 4 o'clock games. First game, the Arizona Cardinals against the St. Louis Rams. The 4 o'clock game. This game isn't really going to be that good. St. Louis is definitely an improved team. Arizona, even though we have one of my favorite coaches, Bruce Arians, at the helm, it's not going to make too much of a difference because Carson Palmer is not going to have a good day against the St. Louis Rams defense. So give me the St. Louis Rams 19, Arizona Cardinals 10. What do you got?
Cardinals suck. Rams so Rams.
All right. Pretty simple enough. All right. Next, we got the San Francisco 49ers hosting the Green Bay Packers in the Fox game of the week. This is going to be a great game because Colin Kaepernick versus Aaron Rodgers, part 2. And Green Bay is going to want revenge for the last year in the divisional round. They're going to want revenge. So, it's going to be a very close game, I think. It's going to be a shootout. In the end, Colin Kaepernick wins the game-winning touchdown, 35, Packers 33. What do you got?
Two great teams. Hard game to predict. You got Kaepernick, but the very strong 49ers defense. You got Aaron Rodgers, a very strong offense. So, but I got to go with the Super Bowl contenders from last year because they beat the Packers, and they're still a pretty good team regardless. So I got to go with the 49ers.
All right, awesome. All right, we also got another game. We got 2 more games. So we forgot about the 1 o'clock games that I was watching. The first one, the Cincinnati Bengals against the Chicago Bears. Trust me, the Bengals are a hated team right now. A team that I don't like personally because James Harrison had to go there from Pittsburgh. But there's a lot of things that could go wrong with the Bengals this time around. They could lose, but they look like a very impressive team. Chicago Bears on the other hand look pretty decent, but it's going to be a good game nonetheless. But I'm picking an upset here. An upset. Chicago Bears 27, Bengals 24. What do you got, Joe?
I could care less about this game, so I'll say Bengals, just for clarity's sake.
All right. So the Bengals are going to be Joe's pick. The Chicago Bears are my pick. Next game, the Minnesota Vikings against the Detroit Lions. The Detroit Lions are not what they used to be. The Vikings have Adrian Peterson, one of the best, probably the best running back in the NFL. So, in that case, I think I'm going to go with the Minnesota Vikings for Adrian Peterson to have a great opening day and a great start to his 2,500-yard campaign. So, give me the Vikings 28, Lions 17.
Vikings.
All right, quick and easy. All right, I like that. Next is the Sunday Night Football game. The New York Giants against the Dallas Cowboys. What a good game this is going to be. This is going to be one tough game to predict. The Giants are pretty good. The Cowboys, the classic rivalry, the Cowboys are somewhat better. They're still in contention this year, but give me the New York Football Giants to win this game pretty decisively. I'm picking them 34, Cowboys 31. What do you have?
The Giants are my team, man.
They are.
I mean, the Cowboys are just not that good. You should have seen their first pick in the first round. But
very questionable first
Giants
round
have gotten a lot better.
They have.
Since last season. So I got to say Giants. And I know I'm a little biased because that's my team.
All right, no problem. Trust me, I'm biased against the Steelers, so yeah, I love the Steelers so much. Now on the Monday night games to finish off. The Philadelphia Eagles against the Washington Redskins for the first game. This is going to be a great game. We'll get to see Chip Kelly's new offense working with this. Michael Vick versus Robert Griffin III, a great quarterback matchup. But in the end, I think Robert Griffin III is going to prove why he is one of the great comeback stories of the NFL. He'll be a great comeback story this year. Get me the Washington Redskins 30, Philadelphia Eagles 27. What do you got?
Oh, Redskins. And I'll say why. Michael Vick's not what he used to be.
Yeah.
I don't even know what Chip Kelly's going to be like.
Yep.
So, got to go with the promising new greatest quarterback of our time, RG3.
I agree with you. I completely agree with you. Now the last game of this week one, the Houston Texans against the San Diego Chargers. The Texans are a great team. The Chargers, not so much. It's going to be a good quarterback matchup. Phil Rivers versus Matt Schaub in the first game of the season. Under the lights. Give me Houston on this one. Give me Houston 31, Chargers 20. What do you got?
Texans beat Teo's team.
Of course. I think I saw it coming. All right, guys. Well, that's it for our Week 1 NFL picks. If we missed any picks, let us know below. But I think we got covered every game. So, who are your picks to win this week? Let me know in the comments below before Thursday, because that's when the Broncos-Ravens game starts. So, until then, and say Joe joined me as well. Until the next time my video, I'll see you guys next time. See you later and stay awesome.